Chapter 120. Can You Love a Freak? Geto cupped the compressed spirit in his hand. He gazed at it as if it were his first time seeing one. Yaga searched Geto's face as he handled the curse, waited for the warning signs that Geto was lost in his head. But Geto was focused. His breathing was even. His hands didn't shake. He looked at the sphere undulating in his hand. Stay here, Suguru. Stay present. Don't relinquish your power, Geto reminded himself. He lifted his palm, inspecting the curse from all angles. This one was born of anger, rage, so much hate, and I have the power to swallow all that hate. He slowly rotated the curse in his palm. The power I resent having is what allows me to stay by Satoru's side. Geto opened and closed his palm around the curse. If I don't use the power that was given to me, curses will be left for another sorcerer to handle. It would be Gojo's problem, and I can't have that. Geto tossed the curse in the air and caught it before it could unravel. My Jujutsu power makes me feel like a freak. Geto passed the curse to his other hand. Cursed spirit manipulator. That's what I am. I play with people's trash and eat it. What a life. Geto looked over at Gojo. Gojo was watching him curiously. And if I am a freak? Geto turned his attention back to the compressed curse. Satoru is still here, but how long can he really be in love with a freak before he sees I'm not worthy? His shoulders sagged. He turned to Yaga and held the compressed spirit out to him. Yaga wrapped it in a talisman and dropped it into a chest, sealing it away. He paused before turning back to Geto. You're not reacting anymore. You're deciding. That's the difference between surviving a technique and mastering it. Yaga picked up the chest. I've been prepared to stop you from consuming, but I didn't have to. We can move on now. Are you ready for the next phase? He asked, heading off the mats. Geto followed him. What's the next phase? Swallowing them. The fucking irony, Geto muttered, shaking his head. What was that? Yaga asked gruffly. Nothing, sensei. Geto was in the shower when the door cracked open. Suguru, I need my wallet. It's in your backpack. Gojo peeked his head in the bathroom and redid the towel wrapped around his waist. Yeah, go ahead, Geto called out to him. "Kay." Gojo shut the door. Gojo unzipped the front pocket of Geto's backpack. When he pulled his wallet out, a piece of paper fluttered to the ground. Gojo picked it up. It was a Daiso receipt. He was about to put it back when something caught his eye. He scanned the crumpled paper and glanced at the beaded bracelet on his wrist. The receipt listed all the supplies that Geto bought to make his gift. He saw the date and his stomach clenched. He stared at the faded ink, a realization coming to him. That was the night Suguru was attacked. No, he thought. No, they hurt you while you were trying to make something for me. Suguru. Gojo covered the bracelet with his hand, letting the receipt fall to the floor. Geto opened the bathroom door and stepped into the room, toweling the lengths of his wet hair. He saw Gojo standing as still as a statue. He wrapped the towel around his waist as he approached him. Satoru? Gojo turned to look at him. His hand was still clutched at his wrist. What's the matter, you're hurt? Geto reached out to touch his hand, but Gojo suddenly had him in an embrace. I have to do better by you, Gojo said softly, pressing his forehead to Geto's temple. What? Geto answered. I can't let the world keep trying to take you from me, Gojo said, gripping him tighter. Geto inhaled sharply, but the tears came anyway, tracing warm lines down his face. Because Gojo refused to let him go, as if he were worth holding on to, after all.